The Ancel Eco seemed like a great purchase because it gave pro functionality without having to pay for subscription, which is always a great deal in my eyes. However, I did try it on 3 different vehicles. Toyota Corolla 2022, Renault Kango 2006 I think it is, and then Fiat Punto 2004. Now at first in the Toyota, which is not that hard of the challenge because most of scanners works very easily with this, and the Ancel Eco worked good as well. It was able to scan all modules, I could read live data, perform bidirectional testing, so everything it should do, it was able to do for my Toyota. However, when I tried this Ancel Eco on my older vehicles, so Punto and Kango, first the Punto, the scan was really slow, but for Punto the most of scanners doing scan of all modules are taking up some time, so that really wasn't a surprise, and other scanners take long to scan my older vehicles as well. However, with their quick scan, only thing it does, it just finds, you basically wait like 10 minutes for it to just find 3 control modules. In total, the scanner should be able to find at least 4 for this vehicle. And then once this scan is finished, I am not able to enter these modules. For that I need to use another scan, which I did. And again, after long wait, it did scan these modules. But once I tried diving into live data of one of the modules, my scanner disconnected. I thought it's just battery problem. But right now, when I was watching the video while editing, I realized it's not battery problem because the dashboard lights went off and then light again. If the battery died, like I thought, the dashboard lights would not illuminate again. And I didn't realize until today when I came to garage and tried to start Punto and it worked fine. So battery was completely okay. So now I am kind of afraid to use this on other vehicle. And then when I tried it on my Renault Kango, it got even worse. The Ancel says that it doesn't support Renault brand, the whole brand, which I know that if you are using pro scanner functionality, like it isn't simple as using basic OBD features like engine data, reading engine codes. You really need your scanner to understand your car brand and car model, which is why I understand that for some scanners there is missing, for example, Renault Kango in their software or Fiat Punto missing. And I can live with that because probably there isn't perfect scanner that can scan like 100% of car models. However, the whole brand seems kind of a lot to me. Now here it says all the brand it supports, like it's not that much. Other similar scanners usually supports more than 80 different car brands. So Ancel supports way less car brands, and the worst part was that it didn't even let me use basic OBD functionality, so I couldn't even connect to my engine control module with Ancel app. I did it with Car Scanner ELM because Ancel can work with ELM apps as well. So eventually I was able to connect to my Kango and scan it, but it was surprising that I cannot use basic OBD functionality. This should be supported in all models that have OBD2 system. And then what I also discovered when diving into Ancel app, I tried to use the AI feature, which is you can ask AI about some fault codes and it will give you a repair guide or diagnostic guide. So it's like this AI mechanic in your phone which will tell you what to do, so you can get some professional advice, let's say. What was funny is that if you ask this AI, they call it DGBT in Ancel app, I tried to ask him like, what are the best Ancel products? And he says that he cannot speak about Ancel because he can talk about ThinkCar products only. ThinkCar products I have, for example, ThinkDiag 2 or this Mucar driver scan. In their apps they also have AI mechanic, and when you ask them about Ancel, they also will tell you that they cannot speak about Ancel because they can speak only about ThinkCar products. So I understand that ThinkCar product will tell me that it cannot speak about other product, but if Ancel app tells me that it can speak only about ThinkCar products, in my eyes, I don't want to accuse anybody, but this seems to me like it is one of two things. Either the Ancel Eco bought some kind of license to use their AI mechanic and simply they didn't thought about this. They didn't thought that someone will use it not to ask about fault codes, but ask about scanners. Or then second option, they just straight up stole it from ThinkCar company, from one of their apps and put it inside Ancel app. Now, as I'm saying, I am really not accusing anybody because I am not sure. Maybe if someone from ThinkCar or Ancel watch this and can speak about this, can explain this in comment section. But anyway, as good as this scanner looks on the paper, right now I am not recommending it. It is a shame because I like Ancel brands. They have really good code readers. When I use code readers, I often use Ancel, especially the AD310, really good code reader. But it's fairly new and hopefully they will make it better and soon I will be able to recommend it. But right now, if you want smartphone bidirectional scanner that will work for all brands, is simple to use and you don't have to pay any subscription, I will recommend you this Xtool A30 and I have full review video which you can watch right here.